The government is now announcing a further 2 billion Jamaican dollars to be spent on our main road network. I am declaring the road conditions a national emergency.
Welcome back to Good Life in Jamaica. Today we're on the main road that carries us from Montego Bay to Lucy and Negril, just after passing the Kenilworth area and just before we reach the Dolphins Cove attraction. And to my surprise, we were so happy to see that road repair works has actually started in this region. This will be such a relief for taxi operators that ply this route, for tour bus operators, for the regular public at large. Trust me, this road has been in a state of disrepair for quite too long. Patching has been previously done, so we hope that this time the work will be done properly. So these road works have been part of the $2 billion that was allocated for emergency road repairs. So we are on the scene to show you the road repair works live in action. So if this is your first time here on this channel, hit that subscribe button below the video. Also tap the thumbs up button to like our videos to ensure that we spread the word about what is currently going on in Jamaica. In early December 2024, Prime Minister Holness declared Jamaica's deteriorating road network a national emergency situation and announced a $2 billion allocation for work to immediately begin in order to effect repairs on the main road network that has been damaged by persistent rains. Andrew made the announcement at a Jamaica House press conference where he also announced that China Harbour Engineering Company had been awarded the $45 billion Spark contract to rehabilitate some 600 roads across the island of Jamaica.
The administration is dealing with the problem in the most effective way it has ever been dealt with.
So let's take a look at the work that is being done here. So we can see to the left, we can see that the road, they have patched this section right here. And we hope that they patch it good. The thing is, in this stretch of road, they have patched this area numerous times. As you can see, look at it. The darker spots on the road has showed where they had done the patching works before. Not so long ago, patching work is done. But I can see just as they patch it, the potholes come back in the same place. In this area, I was telling a friend that I actually recommend that they use concrete road in this area. The thing is, in this area, the soil below the surface, below the asphalt, and the type of rocks below this asphalt is very unstable. It's shale. In this area, the local people call it brogado. Look at that, man. It's mal and put in this area that we had to slow down. And remember, this is actually the main road that the tourists travel from Montego Bay to Negril. And look at it. The rock below the asphalt is unstable. It's shale, right? When rain falls, all of that is loosened. So we're saying that if you continue to do patching in this area, the potholes will emerge again and again, and you'll continue to spend to patch it. In this area, this stretch of road, look at the sides. Look at the sides of the road, and you can see actually the rocks. You can see the erosion that has taken place. Look at the potholes. So I'm saying that in this area, they have to do a complete dig up of the surface of the road. And I'm saying maybe asphalt, maybe concrete roads is actually the solution for this area. Look at it. All of these dark spots are patches, that were done recently. Look at it. Goats along the road as well, another hazard. And so that's the condition of the road. So this area was in dire need of repairs. But we're saying for the long haul, patching cannot solve it. It's like you have a sore and you keep covering it with plaster over and over again. Right? It will not work. You need to treat it. So I'm saying that a concrete road will have to be installed in this area, in this stretch of road. Because the soil and the rock around this area is very unstable. As soon as they patch it, look at that. So we can see that they're using a picker there. A picker. Why they don't use a compressor to dig up the thing properly? It's a picker. Look at it again. Yeah, man, it's a picker they're using for dig up. No, man, I think this is not adequate. I'm saying get the proper tools to do the work properly. This is the problem that we have. Can't go use a hand picker in this era, man. You know, get a compressor and dig up the soil properly. Loosen up what is to be loosened up and fix the thing properly. And again, this issue of mall being thrown, the mall road business, and then you put the asphalt on top of the road, on top of the mall. It's grossly inadequate. Trust me, as soon as they fix it, you drive over it again, you feel it start get bumpy in about a couple of weeks or months, you see the potholes re-emerging. So we are saying that we're hoping that this, we know it's not going to be adequate, it's going to be a quick fix, but trust me, man, this can't be the mode of operation. We just do a quick patch and say that we fix roads. No. We need to take a look at the road network, get the engineers on the ground to see how best we can ensure that when we fix the roads, the potholes don't re-emerge. Again, we're saying we're happy that the road, some attention is being given, but somebody has to look now and say, listen, to the future of our road network, we have to take a deeper look, and when we're fixing certain areas, we fix them properly and put in a proper maintenance structure. So the Spark program is to start soon. The Spark program being the shared prosperity through accelerated improvement to our road network program. And this transformative initiative represents Jamaica's largest and most comprehensive investment in road infrastructure with a total budget of over $45 billion, including $2 billion dedicated to water infrastructure improvements. So, the upcoming Spark program will be Jamaica's largest investment, and we're so happy that, again, attention is being given to the roads at this time. So listen up to this audio that tells you more about Jamaica's effort to improve its road network.
The road situation, and I wanted to share it with you, share it publicly. The recent heavy rains have caused significant damage to the country's already deteriorating road network. According to the National Road Council, many national roads have been affected by issues including landslides, flooding, and severe infrastructure damage. We have not yet compiled a comprehensive count of damages, but it's a table we are constantly updating. In the latest review, we have recorded 77 incidents of road damage. Key problems reported: washed out soil, cracked asphalt, and collapsed slopes. Authorities warn that the number of affected roads could increase as assessments continue. Initial cleanup repairs have been estimated, and depending on the severity, these costs could also increase. Engineers and other experts caution that with the continued rainfall and saturated soil, there may be even further landslides and damage exacerbating the crisis. The heavy rains have underscored ongoing challenges with outdated infrastructure and inadequate maintenance. The engineers and architects and the National Laboratory of Materials and Structural Models have repeatedly pointed out these deficiencies, emphasizing that many national roads lack modern engineering designs and preventative maintenance contracts. Successive governments have failed to prioritize infrastructure investment, leaving the country's roads vulnerable to extreme weather. The current damage highlights the long-standing neglect of the road network, which is crucial for Costa Rica's economy and public safety. In other words, this is the exact description of what is happening in Jamaica. I use this to make the point that the public conversation needs to be guided by proper knowledge and understanding of the challenge we face. The old narrative does not apply. Jamaica is not the only country facing this crisis. We have climate change, which is a real issue, and infrastructure that was not built to withstand climate change will fall apart and fail. It is a real crisis in Jamaica because Jamaica's infrastructure for the last 40 years was not invested in a significant way. This is not a 2016 problem. Now, I know what I've just said will go out of everyone's mind once you hit a pothole. And I understand. But I want you to retain the fact that the administration is dealing with the problem in the most effective way it has ever been dealt with. I also want to point out, Costa Rica is a country of 5.2 million persons. Their GDP per capita is about 16,500 US dollars. Our GDP per capita is about 7,000 US dollars. Costa Rica's GDP, forgive me if I'm just going by memory, it's about $90 billion. Jamaica's GDP is somewhere in the region of about $16 billion. Costa Rica's debt to GDP ratio is about 61%. Jamaica is 74%. I say this because too often the conversation about maintenance and fixing roads is divorced from the economic capability of the country. Costa Rica, a country that is in a far better position than Jamaica, much larger GDP, they are in the same situation as it relates to their infrastructure. Another side to this story is that Costa Rica is seeking to borrow somewhere in the region of 160 million US dollars to repair the 77 roads that was damaged. How much money is Jamaica borrowing?
Zero.
None of the expenditure that we have outlined here today is debt. That is all as a result of the stellar fiscal management of the country's resources.